David Kite, the Director of Instruction here at the links at Stono Ferry. I spend a lot of time out here on the range walking up and down watching people hit balls, and one of the things that always surprises me is a lot of times I'll ask them where they're lined up, what their target is, so that I can watch them hit a few balls and evaluate how the shot is, and they won't have a target. I'll ask them where they're aimed up and they just say that they're hitting it out into the range. Without that specific target, it's very hard to get focused in on the swing. It's very hard to evaluate the shot. And we'd never have a shot out on the course where we didn't have a specific point that we were trying to hit to, a target that we were aiming at. So when you're out practicing, always pick a target. And here's an easy way that you can practice your alignment. I've got one of these alignment rods, but you could use a club or any stick that you could lay that's straight that you could lay onto the ground. So I'm going to take this alignment rod, and my target's this red flag out here in the distance. So I'm going to set this rod down on the ground and point it at the red flag. And that's going to lay in between the ball and my feet. I'm going to go ahead and set up to the ball, again with this alignment rod in between the ball and my feet, and try and align my toes to where they're parallel with that. If there's an imaginary line here between my toes, I'm going to have that be parallel to this alignment rod. And I can set up to the ball now and know that I've got my specific target. I'm aiming at that red flag and I'm parallel, so I'm in line with that flag. My alignment's good. Now I can go ahead and hit the shot, and without questioning my alignment, I can go ahead and focus on just making a good swing. And that's a good shot right at the target. So when you're practicing, just like you would on the course, always have a specific target that you're aimed at. And it's a good idea to have something down on the ground so that you can check your alignment every time. So there's never a question, and you can start to practice your swing instead of wondering where you are aimed.